we don't have time for that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a report. And there are some canned reports here that you can choose from. The ones that I like to give the application team and maybe some executives when they ask are the SQL Server Executive Summary Report or the Workload Summary Report. But you have other ones to choose from. So I'm going to choose the SQL Server Executive Summary Report. Click Next. Now you have a time range here. You can do last 4 hours. That's the default. If you click on the ellipsis here, you can then change that or edit it. So we're going to edit that. Last number of hours and so forth. Okay. I think you have also a range. Okay. Oh, you know what? As I'm showing you this, something occurred to me that sometimes if you're running Foglight in a Firefox versus Internet Explorer, there are some very, very small, subtle changes in terms of the menus and where you can click. So if you have Firefox, I encourage you to use that instead of IE. If all you have is IE, then and if you can't get Firefox, I would encourage you to use Firefox. So anyway, we're going to run the last 4 hours. Click Next. Wait. Instance. Of course, we've got to give it an instance. The tricky thing about this is that it doesn't just, if you're looking at a specific server, it doesn't import that server name into your report. So let me do that. DBS WP. I'm just going to click on what was that? 2431. DBS WP 0431 CLS. Alright, click Next. You give it a name, some name. You can email it to yourself if you wanted to, or whomever, or you just generate it. Click Next, and then Finish. This will launch a new Explorer tab here, and it'll generate the report. From here, if you just scroll down like any PDX, you can save it, you can print it. Of course, when you're generating, you could also email it to yourself. And this will give you some pretty neat metrics that people would like to see, system utilization and so forth. There's not much going on in this server apparently, but yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's the way that you would generate a report.
Can I ask a question real quick, Fred? We've only got 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about how we can automate registering these, because I just make Dell know if we're a really big company and can't do one at a time.
Yes, thank you. Yes, so the person that's in charge of architecting this is John Main, and so far it's been just the one person for the entire company. So I've had conversations with Foglight, or rather with Dell, about maybe even getting us the scripts that are running behind the scenes where we can register in bulk. I used a way of using a register file from SQL Server and importing a list of servers. That works for the most part. The problem is that when you register in bulk, you still can only choose one agent manager. So if you wanted to separate them, you couldn't do that. So I can register in bulk, but then I have to go in and individually register the servers in SQL Performance Investigator. So there is a process, there is a workaround, but it's not very clean. And they know, and I've had conversations with them, so they're working on